So, Ollie, what have we managed to do today?
Service-wise done, oils, filters, brake fluids, new head bearings, and yeah, the front end's totally been out.
The rear linkage is going to be a bit of an animal, so
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Ollie's sort of going to put his thinking cap on and figure out a plan of attack for that.
Yeah.
But that will be the next stage. Hiya! Sync them up, 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, folks. This is part 3 of getting the beast back on the road. Ollie's back. Ollie, what are we doing today?
Today is tidy up the fairings, put fairings back on, new mirror, new seat unit, and tackle this rear suspension unit that's, well, gone, really.
Knackered.
Knackered, yeah. I was trying to think of a decent word without swearing, so.
Yeah, that sort of rolls off the tongue, but this is going to be quite a big job, isn't it?
Yeah, the rear suspension's going to be the pain in the bum.
What is the issue? I see we got a new one here.
Yeah, this is a replacement linkage that I've already pressed new bearings and bushes into.
Yep.
But this one here, the bolt is seized to the bush on the bike.
Yep.
So basically, this bush here in the middle and this bolt are one at the moment. Mm-hmm. So we've got to try and separate them. And as you can see, the old bearing has already decided to fall apart.
That is the old bearing.
Part of it, anyway.
Yeah. So, how are we tackling this?
A few of these. We're going to try and remove the exhaust. We're going to cut straight across to get the bulk of it out of the way. We're going to remove all the unit out of the way in the rear wheel, and then we'll cut in this way down the bolt on both sides so that the middle bit comes out, and then the bolt will come out both ways. That's the plan.
Makes sense.
So we tried this last time, didn't we?
Yeah, tried turning, manoeuvring.
Yeah, and we said that it was seized. I need some WD-40.
Oh, of that I have plenty.
I know you do.
WD-40, you say? Yeah, I might just have some.
Just a few cans.
Yeah, Squire.
Perfect.
Oh, jeez. I've got chain lube. I've got chain wax. Chain cleaner.
Lifetime supply.
I just didn't have a chain on that, but I do on that.
Yeah.
And I do on this. Finally be able to use it. So we're going to take the radiator off.
Well, we're going to drop it forward.
Okay.
We'll just drop the radiator forward, and we'll hopefully these front bolts will come out. I don't really want to take the radiator off after we've put fresh coolant in it.
Oh yeah.
I don't really want to take it off.
Forgot about that, but
yeah,
we made some progress the last time, didn't we?
Made a lot of progress last time.
Much almost did it. Apart from
yeah, that one thing really,
bit.
And that's the reason we didn't put the fairings back on. Right, let's try and get one of these. No, might have to run it. Here's the key.
She started again, hopefully.
Well, we hope.
Clutch is in. God, that's a tough clutch. So you're just getting some heat into it?
Yeah, to me the best heat to get out of is the heat from the engine. Because it's working from inside out, not outside in.
Gotcha. That clutch feels really stiff.
I don't know, it feels alright.
I must have really weak left hand.
We could always put some lube down the cable.
Yeah.
And you've got short levers, so it makes it a bit heavier.
I think it's just compared to the tractor.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's the headers.
Yeah.
Just loosening off the headers.
Yeah, while it's running. I don't really want to snap any. Yes, it's hot.
Oh, is that your skin? Burning skin I can smell.
Yeah. God, they are tight. Let me get a bigger Allen key.
Slight issue getting the headers off. Doesn't look like they want to come out. Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Crikey. Got a blister on it already.
Yep.
So what will we do if they don't come out?
We're going to have to try and go back to trying to get the midsection to come off. Just get that feeling that it's not doing what you want it to do.
I might have a longer ratchet if you want to try that.
I don't think, that's the thing, you don't want to put more leverage into it, because then you get less feeling, because you think it's turning but it's not. Be patient. It's the patient.
Patient.
Probably something. No, I'm sure you know how to be patient. Right, let's start it back up. Put a bit more heat into it. Can you grab that clutch again?
Of course.
Thank you.
With my weak hands. Yeah.
cools down so quick.
All right.
But you're best off trying to undo them all while it's still running.
Right.
At least you know you get them all loose.
Gotcha.
It just means you burn yourself a few more times.
You're going both ways there.
Yeah, I'll go back in and out. I'll just keep working it. If you just keep going out and out and out, and it's not quite loose and it's pulling the thread out, it'll end up snapping. It'll go tight and it'll snap.
All right.
If we do a couple and it doesn't want to go, then we'll just go to a different plan. Can you hear it squeaking?
Yeah.
Where it's getting a bit tight.
Yeah.
So you work it back in again, so you get to the point where it wants to go all the way, like that.
I suppose when you're working it in and out, it's working the WD-40
Yeah.
in the ground.
Although it's getting hot, so it's probably just burning it off. It just burns the WD.
Shut up.
Let's just turn that off for a second.
Bolt number 1 out. 7 more to go.
Yep, 7 more to go. Yeah.
It's going to take a while, so we'll come back for the next stage.
I'm trying to get in there without burning myself.
You burnt yourself again, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, no, I leant on the radiator, and the radiator's now hot. I'm doing well this morning.
You don't sweat that much, tell you that.
I feel like I do.
Jeez, I'm sweating just watching.
That's 8 for 8, none snapped.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if you look now, it's probably starting to wiggle, is that?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Can you see the front?
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yeah, they're all coming out, that's it. Gosh.
I remember disconnecting an exhaust valve on one of your bikes because it had seized up
Oh, it's constantly.
at the first service.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I had the Japanese in that day, and they
That's
were
right.
asking what we were doing to their brand new bike.
Yeah.
Well, make a better exhaust valve and we wouldn't have to do it.
Every Gixxer I've had, the flapper valve would stick.
Yeah.
Just get covered in shit and
Yeah,
stick.
yeah, they just seize up, especially over the winter time when they don't get used, and then you go and fire it up in the summer. Right. You ever felt the weight of one of them?
No, I've not.
It's
No.
actually not heavy. I mean, I know it's decatted, but
Am I going to burn my hand here?
no, it's all right.
He's like, bugger you. If I burn mine, you can burn
honest.
yours.
No, titanium.
God, yeah.
Titanium cools down really quick.
Yeah. Oh, I've got mucky hands now. See, I do work. I do work in the showroom, in the showroom, the garage.
That screams out 100,000 miles in here. Now that the exhaust is out of the way, you can kind of see what your 100,000 miles looks like.
Right, so the exhaust with the headers are all off, and now we've just got to try and figure out a way of cutting, I think, this bottom suspension linkage off. That is the bolt which is sort of welded in place, this one.
It's got so much play in it.
Yeah.
And this one, you can see it's, well, that's the one that all the needles have come out of.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no needles left in that one.
Big hammer or cutty thing?
Well, we did try hammer last time, didn't we?
Right, so the plan is take the rear wheel out,
Yeah, that's
lift up
next.
the swing arm. My little office muscles might be able to cope with this, maybe.
Yeah.
Just.
Got to get you involved, get you working.
This is it.
Okay. Right. See, now we've got a bit more light on the subject for
Bit
one.
more access.
Yeah, access and light.
Cutting time.
Yeah, I think so. We just go slow and steady. I'm not going to go too mad too quick.
Available at TeapotOne.com.
Or this one. Yeah, if we had that rear shock out of the way, that would have been lovely.
Because this is an aftermarket solid subframe, the original one, which is kind of part of the issue, the original one was like a Y section there, so there's a big gap here,
Get to the top shock mount.
which would allow you to access the shock mount in there.
Maybe if we cable tie this out like that, just to give us that bit more.
Gotcha.
We'll just start, and it's going to be a bit by bit. Start, stop, start, stop.
Safety first.
That's not too bad.
So it's just going to be bit by bit.
Yeah. And if we do exactly the same thing. Oh, you're going to hold that for me? Good effort.
So it's not quite gone all the way through. So the plan now is maybe get some sort of screwdriver stroke chisel. I'm going heavy duty here. A big hammer.
Oh yeah, Old screwdriver.
And an old screwdriver.
Never throw away an old screwdriver. They have many purposes. So we're now going to try and split the two bits apart to get to the bearing and the bush.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can I do something? Can I hold it?
Yeah, can you just hold that in that position? I promise.
Bloody hell, that's hot.
Yeah, that's from the angle grinding.
Jesus, is it?
It works through, the heat has worked through into it. I'll promise not to chisel your hands.
Don't know, I'll hold it, it's too hot for me.
There we go.
There we go, beautiful. Oh mate, like a glove. It's come off.
There you go. Stay there.
There we go.
Who would have thought the last bit would have been the harder bit? Mind you, go on, take the only because when this falls it's going to be hot.
Gosh, so
Right, first part.
there she is.
Sorry.
If this doesn't work, you know somebody somewhere is watching this going, no, don't do that,
Yeah,
because...
don't do that, you shouldn't be doing that. Well, you're not here in this moment.
She's nearly there, Ollie, she's nearly there.
There you go.
Gosh.
Cut number one. Whew. Sweaty work.
It's going to plan so far.
It is. We're just being cautious and taking our time. There we go. Because if not, as the angle grinder's hitting it, it's just going to spin the bolt and it'll never cut.
Gotcha.
Well, it probably would, but it would take longer.
Someone just... The washer just disintegrated. Literally just went...
Is that the washer that just went?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because the washer is welded to the... has welded itself to the bush. So as I've tightened this up to pull it across like that, the washer didn't move.
Gotcha.
You can just see it in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I wonder if we could chisel the washer out the way, but we'll get the second cut done. Oh look, just a tad. Look, is that a tad? Or is that me? Oh.
I would say that's coming out, mate. Hey, bosh.
Hopefully we can get down the sides and get the washers to come
Bosh.
off.
Easy as that. There she goes. Happy days. The offender. Bosh.
That's just where we put the chisel in.
Yeah.
There's no cut marks, so we've done well. The frame is good.
I think we have done fantastically.
We
well.
have, yeah. We have done a great job.
So they're all the offending articles. It's still going to be red hot.
Yeah, do not touch. That is the first time I've ever done it like that.
Is it?
Yeah, that was a first for me. Never had to cut one off, so that was a bit nerve-wracking, but she's all good.
Excellent.
Frame's good.
It's all done. And it's blue, look. He cleaned the bike, people. He's cleaned it.
It's a little bit hot still, but you can...
It's more than a little bit.
Yeah, you can just see the definition between the bolt and the bush.
Yeah, oh wow, yeah.
And they're just...
Seized together.
Yeah, just seized solid. And that was the bearing, obviously, that... the offending bearing that would have gone over the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So this is the new one,
Yeah.
or like second-hand new.
Yeah, bought a second-hand linkage and then pressed new bearings and bushes in. So the bearings aren't the ones that came in it. Shall I do it in slow-mo for you? Right.
So that is the replacement suspension linkage, all back connected to the shock.
There we go, all good. Back to how it should be.
Happy days.
Good stuff. Right, press on.
Okey cokey.
Exhaust back on.
Exhaust,
Wheel
oh
back.
yeah.
Wheel back in, we might as well button up this actually. We'll get the wheel back in, then we'll get the exhaust on.
Okey cokey.
That's it, put it on my foot. There you go. There you go. All the way.
Boom.
Beautiful. You're like a professional.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good. Nice. I can relax a bit.
Right then, just had some lunch. Ollie, what is the plan now?
Right, now it is side fairings back on.
Yep.
or second-hand wing mirror for that side, because that one's flapping around in the wind, and then tackle this beautiful back end.
Check out the arse on that.
And then that is it. We are simple as that.
Let's crack on.
Yep.
Side fairings.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Now these came off fairly easily, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Hopefully they go back as easy.
Bit of snappage going on here.
Yeah.
Something windswept and interesting, no doubt.
Yeah.
It's been around the world, you know.
You hadn't mentioned it.
Yes, wife.
Don't even think about touching that cake.
Yes, wife.
I'll be down in 20 minutes.
Yes, wife. Wife's made a cake.
Little pair of pliers.
Have I got pliers? I've got all the
Of course you've
tools.
got all the tools.
Just never use them.
All the gear.
Next side. Got it.
Oh, this one's not as broken, which is nice. 'Cause this one will hold itself in place.
Careful, careful.
That was a technical tap.
What are you doing there then?
I'm now taking the clock bolt out
Yeah.
and removing the clocks, because the wiring from the for the indicator go behind here and plugged in behind here. There we go. It's even got the original proper
Here's one we bought.
Suzuki nuts on it. Making it easier to get to though.
Are you listening, Suzuki? See, this could be a design feature. Well, it would if you hadn't stopped building the blooming jigsaw.
Yeah.
What have you done? You broke it.
Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it?
This thing did 140 odd mile an hour over the Isle of Man, over the mountain coast,
Like that.
you know, with a tent on the front.
Right, you do.
The Suzuki mechanic comes along, breaks it. It has actually done it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Bosh.
Leave well alone. Wait.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Happy days, right. Hazards. Has that even got hazards?
It did have. The contact's probably dirty in the
Gotcha.
switch. A bit like your kill switch was.
Yeah.
But
Ah well, don't need them.
it's not playing my game for me.
Yeah, we don't need them.
So side fairings are on, mirrors on.
She's nearly back. Test ride time soon. So we've got some replacement bits of plastic. These are the only sort of replacement plastic parts that we're going to be using. So this tail section, because we've got to get this through an MOT, and there's no way that is going to get through an MOT.
Don't think so.
Ollie, I might take this to the Nürburgring in October.
Okay. I'm going to change my number. Let me know when and I'll turn my phone off.
Yeah,
Will it make it?
of course it'll make it.
Of
Better
course.
make it.
Of course it will.
It's will I get round the ring on it.
Only one way to find out.
Like it. Death or glory.
Yes, this is where the trouble begins.
That's about £9,000. I remember I had to replace this on a jigsaw before.
chucked
Seriously,
on the floor.
about 12 years ago, that was about 120 quid or something
Yeah.
stupid. In
I'll
fact, I
pay-
think I bought it from your shop.
I paid 250. I didn't really. Considering that looks brand new actually, but
does.
it's actually second hand.
Is it?
Yeah.
God bless people that don't ride their bikes. Awesome.
People who put track fairings on.
Yes.
That's the thing. Are you saying my shop was expensive?
Not at all.
We were.
I'm
We
saying
were
Suzuki's
selling at
expensive.
Suzuki's recommended retail price.
Have I paid for all this yet? I have, haven't I?
The first round, not
First
today. You
round.
haven't. You paid for all the parts though. All the parts, all the shock bearings and everything were.
What do you mean paid for today? I bought you a sandwich. God's
This
sake.
is true.
Sheesh.
And your wife has made us a banana loaf. So it's all good.
I'm not a mechanic. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be like that.
No, it's so that when you look in your mirror, you know that you're braking. you have it that way like
Gotcha.
that. Yeah.
Like it, can see.
And you're definitely not a mechanic.
I'd switch that off. Jeez, look how white that is.
It is very white.
I tell you what, it does look good when they're new, shiny new bits, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to cable tie stitch.
Yeah, we're going to go through the two to hold the indicator in place.
Yep. Did you measure that?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh yes.
So, there we go.
So we've temporarily fixed the...
Temporary?
Well, we've fixed the indicator back in. Now we can piece this.
So, see that bit there? It's missing one here. Have you got one?
Anyone?
These bits are the ones that are wood screwed in
Yeah.
to the aluminium.
That's definitely not genuine Suzuki.
Oh, Mrs. Teapot made a cake.
that.
Thank you, wife.
Perfect, thank you.
Banana and
Still
chocolate chip
Nice.
cake. Oh, look at this cake. Look, she's even put butter on it. This is why I'm 20 stone. Show the internet your little blister. Bloody hell.
Blowing up like a balloon.
Oh, you could give that a job.
I could, yeah. I might draw a smiley face on it.
Oh. Oh. Good work, wife. Good work. He's done it as well. What are you calling him? Or her? Or they?
Bruce.
Bruce. Good eye.
Oh, it's good.
It is good, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
smash. There we go, look. It's the place of dreams.
Well, place of grease. Well, I've got a couple of bolts we can use for your... You got any washers in there?
Probably not, mate, to be honest.
Nothing.
No. Give him a shout if you need anything. Southeast of
South London.
London. South London.
South London.
It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram too. I'll leave all the links down below.
But there's no merch.
He's got no merch. I mean, you need to rectify that.
We do. When I say we, it's a collective.
Yeah.
A collective we.
You're the director, the cleaner, the accountant,
The accountant, yeah, the bookkeeper.
marketing specialist,
Done.
all your mobile technician
Oh.
service and repair needs. So, we're all bolted up.
Yeah, let's get you buttoned up. Let's get the seat finished.
Wood screw into aluminium. Who'd have thought? She's just
I
about
just
there.
push that panel with Bruce,
Oh, it's Bruce, all right. G'day, Bruce.
and it's really hurting.
He's not mentioned it much, has he? He's not mentioned it.
Just like you don't mention WD-40. Right, we need to now.
WD-40.
We need to now.
WD-40. This just got a bit extreme.
Right, now lean this way with it. Let's see if it will.
See the way it just sunk in.
And that,
Are we done?
I'll let you do the honours of putting the rear seat on.
So this is the last bit.
The last piece of the puzzle.
The last piece of the puzzle. And she is done. Oh, right, test ride time. The casualties from today. The original parts. I almost want to keep them. I won't. They're going to go in the bin. But been around the world, you know. Thank you, Cookie.
Go on.
Right then, Ollie, that's us.
All done.
Can't quite believe that, folks. Three sessions.
Yeah, 3 visits, yeah. Although the first visit was just
Look over.
looking over what it needed, although we
yeah.
did get it running.
Yeah,
But
that was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if we hadn't had the issues with that suspension linkage, we probably could have had that done in 2. Couldn't
Yeah,
we?
2 visits.
Same
yeah.
way. Ollie's done it all, literally.
Little
all.
bit of help. Little bit.
Ollie and his mate Bruce. Right. So the next plan is I'm going to take this for a test ride, see how it feels, and hopefully, if everything's good, it'll be MOT. Try and get her back on the road, and Nürburgring, here we come.
And I'm changing my number.
Mate, thank you so much for your help.
My
Really do
pleasure.
appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Where do people go if they want to sample your skills?
Well, Facebook or Instagram basically.
Yeah.
I cover the whole of South London, so yeah, hook me up.
All the links down below, folks. Right, hope you've enjoyed this. There's plenty more to come. The beast is back.